Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Boston Red Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 9-6. The Angels completed the long 4-game sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-0. It was their 7th straight victory. The Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 9-4. The Royals combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-1. The Toronto Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, the Seattle Mariners got the home victory against the Astros 3-2. The Oakland Athletics defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. The Rangers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-0. The Red Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the visiting Indians 8-6. Willie Adames drove home 3 runs, helping lead the Rays to a win. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, the Mariners totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 9-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the A's in Oakland 9-4. The Kansas City Royals combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-2. The Cleveland Indians went deep 4 times as they took down the Red Sox on the road 10-6. The Tampa Bay Rays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-1. It was their 5th straight. The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Seattle Mariners finished off a 3-game sweep as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-6. In the standings, the Mariners are in first place in the AL West, while the Astros are third in the division. The Angels defeated the A's in Oakland 3-2. Entering the day's action, the A's are in fourth place in the
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Cal Quantrill is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now batting, Arturo Rodriguez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a hit. At 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Line drive to center field. Allen is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 10, Brian. Reynolds.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing hard liner to left center. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
At the plate, Dante Johnson. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Now here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Allen retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Tyler Jones gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in now, Greg Allen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Greg Allen.
The pitch. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Will Myers waits on deck. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Up.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder.
So here's Will Myers. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready now. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way. Oh, and he misses it.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Allen at second. Myers on at first with nobody out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. At the plate, Tommy Pham, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now the 0-1.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Pitcher set.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And in steps Manny Machado as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Jones is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing in the San Diego first. Will go to the second downtown. Scoreless. Striding in, Antonio Gatlin. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Allen is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
That is it. The catcher, Andre Rush.
Stepping in, Andre Price. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 the count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here's Miguel Sano. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out with the man at first. And it's quickly 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
The 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
To the plate now, Julio Rodriguez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Nope.
And he misses 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
And now a pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Digging in, Josh Naylor. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike two.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number one.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping up to the plate, Cal Quantrill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Into the box now, Greg Allen. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Hit in the air to center field. Left fielder giving chase. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Skied into straightaway right. Rodriguez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Next.
Leading off with Seattle, the pitcher. Tyler Jones.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Arturo Rodriguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now.
Up next is Seattle.
Now at the plate, Ryan Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-1.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind 3rd. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Tatis has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and one strike. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
The count now at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So coming to the plate, Josh Naylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Francisco Mejia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. This is pulled into right. Rodriguez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pods leave them loaded. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Striding into the box, Dante Johnson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Pitch inside. The throw is in time as Mejia got him on a great throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Line to the right side. Myers is there, 2 down. In now, Andre Price, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. First offering on its way. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 2-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. On now to the... And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next to the plate for the Padres, Cal Quantrill. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put back to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
The center fielder,
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Greg Allen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Ground ball right into the shift. And there's out number 2. Stepping up now, Will Myers. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now in the box, Tyler Jones. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Tyler Jones.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Arturo Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now back, the center fielder.
Settling in now, Brian Reynolds. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. So a two-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. In now, Dante Johnson as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, two outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get two quick outs right there, and then you get two base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first two out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and two out, you have to make some good pitches.
He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mariners leave a couple. We've hit the half. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first in time, one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. First offering on its way.
At the ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Misses, ball two. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder. The 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball four.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Through 5. All even at 2-2. So digging in now, Andre Price. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And you can see the team leaders right there, currently ranked 4th on the Mariners in that department. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play.
The first baseman, number 22.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Miguel Sano. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 home.
Nope. That's inside.
Julio Rodriguez would be next. The 3-1. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, digging in and looking for more, Josh Naylor. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Naylor.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. At the plate now, Jurickson Profar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's wide, 2-0. Now the pitch. Drive, base hit to right. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Little hesitation right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Padres leave one. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Jose Castillo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65.
Standing in, Julio Rodriguez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Myers. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Noelvi Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Noelvi Marte.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Barehanded. What a play. Into the box now, Arturo Rodriguez.
Arturo Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More matinee baseball. Caleb Ferguson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 64.
Digging in now for San Diego, Greg Allen. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Will Myers.
That's the ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2-1.
2 balls.
1 out, nobody on.
No, that's
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Next to the Padres.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
1-1's the count.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Sano will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Mariners, Brian Reynolds. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Profar backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now back.
So striding forward now, Dante Johnson. He singled his last time up. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoke toward third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Antonio Gatlin. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count is 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Tommy Pham. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Blake Cederman will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 62, Blake Cederman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Cederman, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. You could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now another 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he fouls this one off. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon. Following Drew Pomeranz will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Andre Price is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Allen is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Lays off 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever.
As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Miguel Sano. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping into the box, Julio Rodriguez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
High in the air out to center field. Allen is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Mitch Haniger will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 17, Mitch Haniger.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate, and he is out at the plate. Dan Altavilla enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Mejia. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball in. Back off the plate. Ball
2. 2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in once again, Jurickson Profar for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 5. And he lays off there 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Trent Grisham will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 out, nobody on. The ballman 2 strikes. The next 1-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Padres down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Matt Strom takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 55, Matt Strom.
D. Gordon is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. And it's fouled away. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Ready once again, Arturo Rodriguez. And he popped him up. Profar shading to his right. 2 down. So stepping in, Brian Reynolds. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Liner towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains 2-2. Connor Pilkington comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Greg Allen will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here's the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Now here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The right fielder.
Riding in once again, Will Myers. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he takes strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. And that's kept 1-2.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So they go down without a whimper here, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box, Dante Johnson. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Johnson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep to right center. Allen is there. One pitch, one out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Antonio Gatlin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. So a full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave one, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tommy Pham. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
At the plate, Manny Machado. Fouled away. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. Ball game. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Matt Strom claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Mariners right fielder, number 85, had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 18-4. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. Heading into the day, the Angels are leading the AL West, and the Mariners are second in the division. The Oakland Athletics launched 3 home runs as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-1. In the standings, the Blue Jays sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Athletics sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Rangers combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Tigers 1-0. Entering the day's action, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West, and the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. Jackie Bradley Jr. dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Red Sox grabbed the win over Houston 10-3. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. At the start of the day, the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West, and the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East. The Yankees swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they blew out Baltimore 14-5. Heading into the day, the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. The Indians totaled 11 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-3. It was their 7th win in a row. As of today, the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central, and the White Sox are atop the division. Danny Duffy got his 2nd W of the season as the Royals got the win against the Rays 5-4. In the standings, the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, and the Rays are in 4th place in the AL East. The Los Angeles Dodgers finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-4. At the start of the day, the Twins are in 4th place in the AL Central, while the Dodgers sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. The St. Louis Cardinals completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 2-1. Cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs.